Hi there, Sarah Beth here, and welcome to this nourishing full body yoga flow to support your mental health and well being with grounding and energizing yoga poses. So, when you're ready, let's begin in child's pose with your knees as wide as comfortable. Sink your hips down towards your heels, walk your arms forward, rest your forehead down on your mat, and take a big breath in, big breath out. And continue to breathe in and out through your nose. Igniting a 3D breath. So as you inhale, feel your whole torso expand, your belly, your chest, your back. As you exhale, feel your whole torso contract, belly, chest, and back. Maintain this breath as you rise up into a tabletop and curl your toes under, reaching your hips high and back into a downward facing dog, but go ahead and bend your knees and pedal out your feet, warming up your legs as you press your hips high and back, press your chest towards your thighs. Eventually settling in. Release the weight of your head. And take a walk to the top of your mat. Finding a forward fold somewhere near the top of your mat with your feet about hip distance apart, a generous bend in your knees. Nod out some yeses. And shake your head no. And with a deep bend in your knees, draw your lower belly in and keep your lower belly pulling in as you slowly unroll all the way up to standing. Your legs will straighten once your arms and your hands pass your knees. Coming all the way up, stand tall through the crown of your head. And then reach your arms overhead for a mountain pose. Anchor your weight down through all the edges of your feet. Lift up through your pelvic floor. Relax your shoulders down your back. Big breath in. And as you breathe out, reach your arms forward and dive down, curling back down towards the mat. So tuck your chin, round your spine, bend your knees, draw your lower belly in to support your lower back as you come all the way down. Now at the bottom here, take an inhale to just lengthen your spine. And then exhale to unroll up to standing, so a little bit faster. Inhale as your arms reach up overhead. Exhale as you roll back down. Big inhale at the bottom. And then exhale, forward fold, and step your left foot back. Lower your back knee down and sink into a runner's lunge. So toe heel your right foot to the right side of your mat, both hands inside. Sink in nice and deep into your hips and feel free to add any movement that feels good for you. Trust that your body will tell you if you ever do something wrong. There are a lot of ways that you can move your body, a lot of ways it can feel really good here. So as long as you're not moving through pain or strain, then explore movement. And then from here, walk your hands back as you straighten out your right leg into Hanumanasana Prep. So this is a big hamstring stretch. Work on hinging at your hips as much as you can instead of rounding at your spine. It's not about getting closer to the ground here. And you should feel a big opening through the back line of your right leg. See if you can deepen your breath and notice any connection between your breath and the stretching sensation you feel in your right hamstring. Now bend your right knee as you walk your hands forward and toe heel your right foot back to the center of the top of your mat. From here, go ahead and reach your right arm up to the ceiling into a dragonfly twist. And since you're twisting, draw your lower belly in. Bring a little bit more length to your spine as you stack your shoulders. And you're welcome to stay here or reach back for a quad opener, bending your back knee to grab onto your back foot. Even that is still a twist, so find that length and open up as you deepen your breath. And slowly release both hands back down. Curl your back toes under, lift your back knee up, spin your back heel down, rise up into a warrior two, a nice energizing pose here where you can work on bringing the weight into the pinky side edges of both of your feet, lifting your arches. Sink deep into your hips and reach your right arm high for reverse warrior. So your legs stay the same as warrior two. Lengthen through your whole right side body. Lengthen between your right hip bone and your right shoulder. Big breath in. As you breathe out, cartwheel both hands down, step your back foot forward, take a halfway lift to lengthen your spine, nice flat back, reset here, shifting some weight forward to the ball mounts of your feet, hinging a little bit deeper into your hips. And then forward fold and step your right foot back. Lower your right knee down and toe heel your left foot to the side of your mat for your runner's lunge. Again, taking any movement that might feel good for you here, exploring your own movement within your own body. For that hamstring stretch, walk your hands back as you straighten out your left leg, shifting your weight over your right knee, flex your left toes back towards your face, and walk your hands up even onto fingertips if it helps, so that you can work on hinging at your hip, and that should help you wake up your left hamstring. And walk your hands forward, bending your left knee, toe heel your left foot back between your hands at the top of your mat. Curl your back toes under if you're going to go into that quad opener, because we're going into Dragonfly next. So reach your left arm up to the ceiling. Draw your lower belly in, creating length in your lower back in this twist. Work on stacking your shoulders. If you went into the quad opener on the other side, do so here. Bending your back knee, reach back and grab on. Find your calm, deep breath. And slowly release. Taking your left hand back down. Now curl your back toes under. Lift your back knee up. Spin your back heel down. Warrior two. Slowly rise. Arms reaching out front and back, but relax through your shoulders. Weight to the pinky side edges of your feet so your arches are lifting. Sink a little deeper into your hips. And keep your legs as they are for reverse warrior. Reach your left arm high. Lengthen from your left hip through your left shoulder. Big breath in. Breathe out, cartwheel both hands down to your mat for one more halfway lift to lengthen your spine. Big breath in. Then breathe out, come down into a child's pose. And let's seal off this practice, taking a final moment of relaxation in your child. Sink your hips to your heels, forehead to your mat. Big breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. Continue to breathe soft and slow. Relaxing your shoulders, your hips, and even the smallest muscles in your face. Finding gratitude that you took this time for yourself today. When you're ready, slowly rise up and take a seated position. And bring your hands together at heart center and notice how you feel. Even minutes a day can have a big impact on your mood, so take a moment to thank yourself for showing up today. And I thank you. Namaste. Well done. Do you know the key to mobility is having both flexibility and strength in your practice? But if you only have a flexibility practice, you might find that you eventually start leaning towards becoming hypermobile. If you only have a strength practice, you might find that you start leaning towards strain. So the key is to bring both into your practice, and I can help you do that with my calendars, including my free 7-day yoga challenge calendar where you can try it for yourself. You're going to hit vinyasa flows, power workouts, hatha stretches, just like this one, even a restorative yin at the end of your week. It's going to feel so good, and you'll feel so refreshed with all that variety and all that mobility. So try the 7-day yoga challenge for free by clicking the link in the description down below, and I'll see you there. Have a great one.